In this video we are going to learn about the logical functions. This is the sheet given for the Canadian teachers' salaries. We are going to use COUNTIF, AVERAGEIF functions based on the given data. The best thing for starting to solve such questions or the logical functions is by naming the range. We will name all the columns so that it is easy for us to define the range. Starting from this cell, if I click on Control Shift and the down arrow, it reaches the data at the end. I want to name this range as, say, name. I'll go here. I just click or type name and say enter. It will name the given data of column A as name. All the names will be named as name. I'll go to next column, select the first cell, Control Shift and the down arrow selects the data till the end of that column, occupied end of that column, and I'll name this range as, say, gender. Enter. Next is discipline, Control Shift down arrow. I'll name it as discipline. Enter. Province, Shift Control down arrow, named as province. Enter. Now is the salary. Shift Control down and I'll name it as salary. Enter. After we define name for different columns, we will go to the cell where we want to obtain the answer of the questions or the analysis what we want to do for the given data. Our first task is how many female physics teachers are there in the table. You have been given table and you are looking for, or we are looking for, the female physics teachers. This column of gender gives us the female and physics teacher is obtained from the discipline. So there are two criteria which are to be obtained from the given ranges of gender and discipline. For more than one range and criteria, we use ifs, because in this question, how many female physics teachers are there? How many? It means we are looking for the number of female physics teachers. The number means we want to count the female physics teachers. So to count, we'll just press equal because we want to count. So count. Now we can see count A, count blank, count if, count ifs. Because the range and criteria are more than one, we'll click on count ifs. Count ifs. Now the criteria range you're looking for, first option female, so your range is female. So we'll go to gender. If I just type gender, I can see in the function option the named ranges are displayed automatically. I'll just select gender. In the gender, I'm looking for the criteria female. So inside the inverted commas, I'll just type in female. I'm looking for the criteria female. Close the inverted comma, comma again. Then the second criteria for me is I'm looking for physics teachers. So physics teacher will be obtained from the range discipline. So I'll go to the range discipline. So if I just type DIS, discipline is automatically displayed in the function options. I'll select discipline, and in discipline I'm looking for the criteria physics. Inside the inverted comma I'll just type in physics. Close the comma, close inverted comma, close bracket, and if I press enter, this gives me the number of female physics teachers which are present in the given table. Let's look for another example. How many art teachers are from cubic? How many? How many again tells me that I'm looking for the number of art teachers. So the first criteria is the teacher should be of discipline art, and the second is the teacher has to be from the province or territory cubic. So again I have two ranges with the two criteria. I'll select the cell where I want to obtain the result equals, then again it's count question. So if you type count and two ranges and criterias are there, so count ifs again, count ifs. I'm looking for art teachers, so I'm looking for the discipline. I'm looking for discipline. If I type discipline, I can see discipline here. Discipline, I'm looking for criteria art. So inside inverted commas I'll just put art, inverted commas closed. Then I have second criteria and the range. Second range for me is province. I'm looking for province cubic. I'm looking for the criteria cubic. Close the comma, sorry, close the brackets. If I press enter, none of the art teachers are from cubic. How many male English teachers are from Manitoba? How many male? First range from the gender. English, second range, that is discipline, are from Manitoba. Third range is from province. So we have three ranges. That is the reason again we will solve the given question using count ifs. How many is again asking for the number of the teachers. So equals count ifs range, how many male, so gender, I'm looking for the male, so inside inverted commas I'll just type male, comma close. Then I have male English, so I'll go to discipline, range, criteria English. Inside the inverted commas I'll type English. Then the range, I'm looking for Manitoba, so range is, I'm looking for the province. In the province my criteria is Manitoba. I'll close the bracket. It should be always in the sequence of range, then criteria, range, criteria, range, criteria. I just press enter. So I can see that there are two teachers who are male English teachers and are from Manitoba. Our next task says, what is the average salary of French teachers from province Edward Island? So we are looking for the average salary, average if the teacher is French, he is French teachers, discipline is French, and the province is Prince Edward Island. Again, two ranges, two criteria. So we will use average ifs function equals AV shows us average A, average if, average ifs. Average ifs. Average if, again the range. Average if, the discipline, range, then criteria, range and criteria. So we are looking for discipline. We are looking for discipline French. Discipline French and discipline French and province. We are looking for province we are looking for province Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island. But we have not yet defined the range in which we want to find the average. So first of all, we need to select the range of which we want to find the average. Then it should be the range and the criteria. If we look at the averages function, average range should be defined first, then the criteria range and the criteria. So average range is our salary. We have to find the average of salary, and then the criteria range, the criteria range, the criteria. If I press enter, I can see the average salary of French teachers from Prince Edward Island.